For the first time, Octomom Natalie Nadya Suleman, a name that became famous worldwide after giving birth to octuplets in 2009, has shared new details about the fathers of her 14 children, shedding light on a previously private chapter of her life. Suleman, who first gained attention when she gave birth to octuplets while already a mother of 6, was often seen as a controversial figure, particularly because of the unusual circumstances surrounding her fertility treatments and the public scrutiny she faced. Over the years, Suleman has kept much of her personal life under wraps, particularly the identities of the fathers of her children, until now. In a candid and exclusive interview, Suleman opened up about her unconventional path to motherhood, revealing that the father of her octuplets, as well as her other children, were not the men she had often been speculated to have been involved with. She described her relationships with the fathers as complex and complicated, acknowledging that many aspects of her choices were deeply personal and not entirely understood by the public. She revealed that the identities of her children's fathers were only shared with a few close family members and friends, and she had long kept the details private to protect her family's safety and well-being. Suleman explained that she had made the decision to use sperm donors during her fertility treatments, a choice she felt was best for her children's future. She clarified that she was never in a long-term relationship with the biological fathers of her children, and the sperm was acquired anonymously through clinics. The identities of the fathers were kept confidential, as per the agreement at the time of donation, which helped maintain her privacy and shield her from unwanted attention. This revelation was an important moment for Suleman, as it finally addressed the many rumors and speculations surrounding the biological origins of her children. Despite the challenges she faced raising such a large family, including significant financial difficulties and public judgment, Suleman expressed that her decision to have so many children was rooted in a deep desire to build a loving family. She emphasized that, while her choice might seem unconventional to some, it was something she had always wanted and was committed to providing for her children no matter the circumstances. She also addressed the often harsh criticism she received over the years, particularly regarding her decision to undergo fertility treatments when she already had 6 children, most of whom were under the age of 7 at the time of her pregnancy with the octuplets. Suleman admitted that she initially struggled with the backlash and public perception, often feeling overwhelmed by the negativity directed at her. However, over time, she learned to embrace her situation and focused on being the best mother she could be for her children. She spoke about the intense and sometimes isolating experience of raising a large family without much external support, but expressed gratitude for the joy her children brought her, noting that despite the difficulties, her home was always filled with love. In addition to revealing the details about her children's fathers, Suleman also discussed her financial struggles and how she navigated life as a single mother with a growing family. At one point, she was forced to live off of public assistance, relying on state aid to support her children. Despite the challenges, Suleman found ways to make ends meet, and over time, she managed to secure opportunities to work, including television appearances and speaking engagements, which helped her become more financially stable. One of the most emotional moments during the interview came when Suleman reflected on her relationship with her children. She talked about the deep bond she shares with each of them, mentioning how each child had a distinct personality and how much she loved and cared for them. She emphasized the importance of nurturing their individuality while providing a stable and supportive home environment. Her children, now growing older, had become her main source of pride, and she expressed how much she cherished the opportunity to raise them and help them become the best versions of themselves. Throughout her journey, Suleman also struggled with the pressures of being constantly in the public eye. She mentioned the constant media attention and the way her family was often portrayed as a spectacle for entertainment purposes. She admitted that it was difficult for her children to grow up under such scrutiny, but she tried to shield them from the worst of it. She spoke about the times when her children faced bullying or were questioned about their family dynamic, and how she worked hard to protect them from negativity. Despite the challenges, she remained determined to maintain a sense of normalcy in their lives. As her children have grown, Suleman has shifted her focus from the controversies surrounding her past to the future of her family. She remains committed to providing her children with a stable and loving environment, with hopes that they will thrive and achieve success in their own ways. Suleman expressed pride in how her children had grown up, with many of them excelling academically and socially. She also spoke about her plans for the future, stating that she wanted to continue to help her children pursue their dreams while ensuring that her family remained close-knit and supportive. Throughout the interview, it was clear that Suleman's main focus was always on her children and their well-being. Despite the challenges and controversies that have followed her throughout her life, she remains steadfast in her love for her family and her commitment to being the best mother she can be. For Suleman, Being a mother to her 14 children is her greatest achievement, and she continues to take pride in the family she has built, regardless of the public opinion or the difficulties she has faced along the way. As for the fathers of her children, Suleman stated that she had no ill will towards them and that, while their identities would remain private, she hoped that her children would one day have the opportunity to connect with them if they so desired. She reiterated that she had made the best choices she could for her family and that her children's happiness and future were her main priorities. The interview ended on a hopeful note, with Suleman expressing her belief that her children would grow up to lead successful and fulfilling lives, and that she had given them the best start possible despite the challenges she faced as a single mother with 14 children. In sharing these intimate details about her family and the identities of her children's fathers, Suleman has offered a glimpse into a deeply personal aspect of her life. While the public may have viewed her as a figure of curiosity or controversy in the past, Suleman's story now seems to be one of perseverance, love, and a dedication to her children. It serves as a reminder that, no matter the circumstances, a mother's love for her children remains a constant force that drives her to overcome obstacles and make difficult choices in their best interest.